Of Jeannie and the Jerry Lewis Show will not be seen tonight. Instead, the following very, very special program is brought to you in lively black and white on NBC.
Ask me if there'll come a time when I grow tired of you. Never my love, never my love. You wonder if this heart of mine will lose its desire. You think love will end when you know that my whole life depends on you. Da, 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 da.
Thousands of demonstrators opposed to the Vietnam War assembled in the nation's capital for a mass protest. For the most part orderly, minor scuffles did occur between the demonstrators and hecklers. A 3-hour parade takes the demonstrators across the Potomac on their way to the Pentagon. The crowd, estimated at about 50,000 persons, was a loose confederation of some 150 groups and included adults, students, even children. It is at the Pentagon where the first test of strength comes. Military police contain the crowd, but clashes soon break out. Federal marshals arrest several who attempt to break through the protective line. Reinforcing the marshals, a second wave of MPs with fixed bayonets in scabbards move into position. Some 400 demonstrators are arrested, 2 soldiers are injured, and tear gas is used. 6 break into a Pentagon side door, but are quickly apprehended in the day-long disturbance. The next day, campfires are lighted to hold off the autumn chill. The same weekend saw nationwide demonstrations supporting American GIs in Vietnam. Mexican refugees who fled the fury of Hurricane Beulah await transportation home. More than 15,000 people are still being housed in schools and other public buildings. Army helicopters are loaded for the sentimental journey back to areas that were battered in a 6-week deluge of heavy rains and widespread flooding. As the refugees returned to Mexico, Hurricane Fern struck the northeastern part of the country, touching off more heavy rain. Some flooding occurred at Tampico, but further floods were not expected on the Texas side of the Rio Grande, where Beulah raged. Thurgood Marshall, the first Negro to serve on the United States Supreme Court, puts on his robes with the assistance of his wife. President Johnson named Marshall to replace Justice Tom Clark, who retired. Justice Marshall, the great-grandson of a slave, swore to do equal right to the poor and to the rich.
The great Quaker Life debate is raging on.
Quaker Life is an adult cereal. It's made from oats and packed with extra protein and vitamins. It makes the perfect breakfast for the woman who must watch her figure.
I think Quaker Life is for kids. It tastes too good to be for adults. Of course, it is very good for a girl's figure.
You heard it. Quaker Life's got adult nutrition. That tastes good to kids. Try some, yeah?
Suddenly, something very simple becomes something very beautiful. Chevrolet made it happen.
An uncomplicated, economical car becomes a beautiful, expensive-looking car. Introducing Chevy 2 Nova for 1968. Still simple, still inexpensive, but now lower, longer, more beautiful. Nova has a new heavily padded instrument panel. There are tasteful curved side windows on a longer, lovelier body by Fisher. A firm, wider stance. A new swept-back roofline. And much more. The new, beautiful, uncomplicated Chevy 2 Nova at your Chevrolet dealers. Be smart. Be sure. Buy Chevrolet.
Morning, sweetheart.
Hi. Can I fix you some eggs?
How about oatmeal?
Okay.
Samantha, I thought I told you no witchcraft.
I didn't.
Don't cover up. It takes time to make oatmeal. There's not even a pot around.
There's no trick to it. Really. I used instant Quaker oatmeal. You just pour a packet into a bowl, add boiling water, stir, and it's done. With instant Quaker, anyone can make oatmeal in a hurry. Even mortals.
People are strange when you're a stranger. Faces look ugly when you're alone. Women seem wicked when you're unwanted. Streets are uneven when you're down. When you're strange, faces come out of the rain. When you're strange, no one remembers your name. When you're strange, when you're strange, when you're strange.
She turned away and said, once I loved, but love is dead. And I whispered, sometimes love is only sleeping.
Suddenly the sun broke. Turned around, she was gone. And all I had left was one little flower in my hand. But I knew she could make me happy. She had made me very happy. Flowers everywhere. I love the flower girl. Is she reality or just a dream to me? I love the flower girl. Well, love showed me the way to find a sunny day.
Accidental Family, brought to you by Playtex Living Stretch Bra. Still stretches like new even after 50 machine washings. And by Carnation Instant Breakfast. Everything you need to go on in a glass. And by new High Karate Aftershave and Cologne. Be careful how you use it.
Announcing a comfortable way to look 5 pounds thinner. The new 5 pounds thinner girdle by Playtex. Prove it yourself. Fingertips so. Press in. See? The new Playtex girdle has fingertip panels to hold you in firmly. Yet it's so different. Feels like nothing you've ever felt before. Look 5 pounds thinner without losing a pound.
Also from Playtex Golden Girdles, now on sale. Save $2.
It's Walt Disney's The Jungle Book.
Look for the bare necessities, the simple bare necessities. Forget about your worries and your strife.
Yes, The Jungle Book, a new departure in contemporary entertainment.
Hey, there's up and Ronnie, up the beep la da da dan ron. And the baby do saba do the day, do bum the book the days of bones, about babby.
Abadoo dee.
Will a rebanaza.
Ebadobadoy.
Will a la bazini. Get mad, baby.
I wanna be like you.
I wanna walk like you, talk like you do.
In 30 years, there's never been a more entertaining achievement in the art of animation.
Can learn to be like someone like you.
I tell myself, what's done is done. I tell myself, don't be a fool. Play the field, have a lot of fun. It's easy when you play it cool. I tell myself, don't be a chump. Who cares? Let him stay away. That's when the phone rings and I jump. And as I grab the phone, I pray. Let it please be him. Oh, dear God, it must be him. It must be him, or I shall die. Or I shall die. Oh, hello, hello, my dear God. It must be him, but it's not him. And then I die. That's when I die.
Audrey Hepburn. The role you're going to remember whenever you are alone.
During the last 8 minutes of this picture, the theater will be darkened to the legal limit to heighten the terror of the breathtaking climax which takes place in nearly total darkness on the screen. If there are sections where smoking is permitted, those patrons are respectfully requested not to jar the effect by lighting up during this sequence. And of course, no one will be seated at this time.
But how do you thank someone who has taken you from crayons to perfume? It isn't easy, but I'll try. If you wanted the stars, I would ride across the sky in letters that would soar 1,000 feet high. To serve with love.
What happened to your crew?
Oh, we were dead.
Mr. Sulu, you will lay in an evasive course back to the Constellation.
Aye, aye, sir. Belay that last order, helmsman. We're going to attack.
You will carry out my last order, Mr. Sulu.
I am assuming command of the Enterprise.
But I would advise against it.
Scotty, get us out of here. Prepare to beam me aboard on my signal. Gentlemen, I suggest you beam me aboard.
What did you find?
Wait till you see what's in there. I'm gonna go get Dad and bring him back.
Next week, dead androids come to life in Dr. Smith's image.
Oh, no! No! Stay away from me! Stay away!
Get him away from that switch or he'll kill me! Now!
Space Destructors,
next week on Lost in Space, here on this channel.
How can I be sure in a world that's constantly changing? How can I be sure where I stand with you? Whenever I'm away from you, I wanna die, 'cause you know I wanna stay with you. How do I know? Maybe you're trying to use me. Flying too high can confuse me. Touch me, but don't take me down. Whenever I'm away from you, my alibi is telling people I don't care for you. Maybe I'm just hanging around with my head up, upside down. It's a pity I can't seem to find someone who's as pretty and lovely as you.
Series opener, Red Sox against the Cardinals, and in the third inning, Redbird Lou Brock gets his second of 4 hits to equal a series record. At this point, it was a scoreless tie. Santiago delivers to Curt Flood, who smashes a double, advancing the fleet-footed Brock to third base, and the Cardinals have been in scoring position for the third consecutive inning. Former Yankee Roger Maris bounces out to first baseman George Scott, but Brock scores. St. Louis 1, Boston nothing.
With one away in the fifth, Gibson hammers a long drive to center. The ball lands on a ledge just to the right of the flagpole. It's a home run. Homers aren't unique for Bob, but this is his first in the World Series. Now, 1 out from victory, Gibson makes a supreme effort and Scott strikes out. The Cardinals win. They're the new world champions. And Bob Gibson, with his third victory, has brought them through in the decisive 7th game, even as he did in 1964 against the New York Yankees. It was another spectacular series, with the Red Sox fighting their way back after being down 3-1, with records shattered and glittering heroes on both sides.
It's Elvis cooking up a storm of entertainment in Clam Bake. Elvis throws the wildest beach parties since they invented the bikini and the beat. It's a bikini bake. It's a song bake. It's a fun bake. It's Elvis in Clam Bake.
Preview from the continuing story of Peyton Place.
I want to get away from Stephen. I want to get away from you.
And I want to get close to you.
How did you meet Dr. Van Lyden? Carson, this is my house. Get out.
You knew all along Adrian was brought here to foul up Betty and me. Got to know. Will you cut it out? Now, you knew all along, admit it. I knew nothing. You're lying.
He's the chic of therapy. His love belongs to me. At night, when he's asleep, into his tent we'll creep.
because we've got a lot more entertainment coming up right after the station break with my guests. Well, hold it down. Now, we have Lena Horne, Bing Crosby, Dom DeLuise, and tonight I got a couple extra special surprises for you. Yeah. I got the two runners-up in the Mr. California contest. Ernest Borgnine and Phyllis Diller. There you go. And hey, Mr. Betsy, I almost forgot. I got something you ain't gonna believe. Yeah, we took the best scenes from two big motion pictures and hooked them together. So stick around to see Elizabeth Taylor and Frank Sinatra in Who's Afraid of the Naked Runner.